Well, hello there. I'm still here, glad you are too. Welcome to Good News. Our topic this week is the good news about eating disorders. This is the first of our topics which you might not link with being good, and they certainly aren't. The medical consequences of eating disorders are responsible for a massive rise in hospital admissions and A&E admissions, particularly among children and young adults. But there are elements that you can take from it, even if it's just surviving the experience, that can help make you stronger in further life. The first and most important thing, as with any experience, is the knowledge that you gain from it. You go to school, you learn something, you come out a better person, a stronger person, a wiser person. You go through an experience, whether it's mental health or an accident or a diagnosis or anything like that. And of course it's going to have so many negative consequences. But you then understand something that most of the rest of the population simply do not get and will never fully understand. People without an eating disorder cannot possibly comprehend why you don't just eat. Why is food such an issue? Just enjoy it. And you walk away from that experience, provided that you do walk away from it, which sadly a lot of people don't. But for those who do, those lucky enough and strong enough who do, you walk away not only with the understanding, but also the awareness of the problem, and if you so choose to, you can take part to help bring awareness to others, so hopefully people don't go through what you've been through. So provided that your body can heal and the medical side of things can be rectified to a healthy and sustainable state, you can walk away from it. It does take over your life, but it is possible to reclaim that life and to get yourself back, even if yourself is a changed person. But like I said, not all change will be negative. You will walk away with the knowledge and the experience. You will walk away a stronger and wiser and generally better person. With any diagnosis, you often hear the phrase that you are not alone. There are people out there who do understand, who do have a vague idea, at least, of what you're going through. There are sufferers out there who understand. There are people who have suffered in the past and have been able to varying degrees, move on, who understand. Psychologists, psychiatrists, therapists. Everybody is different. Every case is different. It will affect the body in different ways. It will affect the mind in different ways. But there are people who just get it. People who have had an eating disorder actually have the best qualities to succeed in life. You have the determination to be who you want to be. You have the single-mindedness to achieve what it is you want to achieve. You have the mindfulness to understand a bit better how the brain works. People with eating disorders tend to be slightly perfectionist, and they will do everything in their power to make what they're doing, what they're working on, 100%, 110%. Believe it or not, people who've had a history of eating disorders tend to be brilliant cooks. This is a very brief video, just hopefully shining something positive on something that can seem overwhelmingly negative. I have a history of eating disorders. I was diagnosed with anorexia. I consider myself to be an ex-anorexic now. I am physically well, I'm able to function. I've shared my experiences in another video, which will be uploaded shortly. It's not so much part of the Good News series, it's simply my 10 cents of my experiences. I'm a little bit humming and hawing as to whether I'll upload it or not. I don't want people to compare, because there's a difference between not feeling alone and feeling there's someone else who understands, and using it to set a bar for yourself. Basically, I want it to be useful rather than a cause for harm. So that may or may not appear. If it does appear, I will put a link in the description below. Next week we'll have an equally creepy video, but it will be good, and it will have good news. So I look forward to seeing you then, and in the meantime, take care of yourself.